This is Final Fantasy 15. We're here on Xbox Series X, finally diving into this 15th mainline entry in the ever final series of Final Fantasy. So we've got three different modes here, three different performance options that we can choose from, whatever your liking is. So we've got this light mode option that's going to be giving us a 60 FPS uncapped option at 1080p, though it does look quite visually rough. It does have a really smooth frame rate, which is nice. So we're going to switch to the high. So this is your dynamic 4K resolution, should be hitting closer to the native mark than in the past, 30 FPS. All modes have HDR support. And then finally, there's the steady mode, which is basically like the original Xbox One's kind of running. So that one, really unnecessary. That one looks bad, 1080 at 30 FPS with lower like texturing and stuff. It's not the ideal way to go. So you've got really two options here. I think visually having the 4K mode is really great, but I think gameplay wise, having that level of fluidity is a really awesome thing to have. So you're gonna kind of have to make a choice in regards to the two, I guess, because it does significantly look way better at the 4K. It really does. Like just the details of the environments, it smooths out the edges, the hair looks better, the characters look better. It's a big deal having the 4K. I do wish we could have a mode where, we don't have to sacrifice either of them, but that's just how it works and how it goes, I guess. So, yeah, Noctis, Crown Prince of the magical Kingdom of Lucis, or Lucas, embarks on a quest to reclaim his homeland in this action RPG. So once again, kind of the live turn-based style thing, but it's a little bit more like live, real-time combat, I guess, would be the big change in this one. There is also take up the steering wheel and hit the road with your colorful companions to explore a vast and breathtaking world. Invoke the power of your ancestors to effortlessly warp through air to battle your foes. I know, exciting, right? Anyways, this experience is a very different entry because it's basically a road trip. Yep, a lot of it's just driving around. There are a lot of additional DLCs that kind of expand the scope of what this game has to offer, which is really neat. And it's a neat hybridization of a squad running around in leather. That's probably not great for the heat, considering they start in the middle of the desert. But also just kind of past technologies with modern technologies, and I think that's kind of fascinating. Guns with knights and all that kind of stuff. So I think we should probably get going and hit the road so we can show off more of that in action as we head to a new area. And I think this save is about 10 or so hours into the game. It is insanely lengthy. It just goes on and on and on. I really love there's the Chocobo festival I did at one point. That was really cool. I think you can there's a ride at the Chocobos too that you can do and stuff. So that's kind of fun. But literally you just a lot of this is just driving in the open country, just taking in the road, group of pals. You can go camping with each other, you can set up the camping tools somehow and just pull them out of nowhere and start camping with the team, so that's kind of neat. It's a very weird title. It's got, I think, some good storytelling to it, but it's it's also really weird. You meet this really neat lady at the gas station off the bat, that's kind of fun. But, yeah, the finalists of Final Fantasy is always exciting, that's what that is.
There was barely enough room for our luggage.
Barely enough room indeed. So I guess we've got this royal sort of vehicle thing, and all these characters actually have a lot of scope to what happens to them story-wise. It's got some really neat dynamics. Oh, those hills look horrible texture-wise. But yeah, it's got some really interesting, setups in regards to how these characters end up, what happens. I think some of the DLC also expands upon that a little bit too. the fluidity is so nice, but it's just like the picture quality, like such a... I hope this is coming across too as you're watching this, but the picture quality change is just like monumental,
Whoa,
especially like the
See
hair
that?
really
That's
sticks
the
out to me at
Taco
1080.
Gravito. I'm like 90% sure.
Not 100.
You almost know your stuff.
All thanks to Jared.
That looks terrible too. But it feels really good, especially when you get into like combat and stuff. I think it does make quite a difference having that frame rate, but like, I don't know, it looks so better, and I'm kind of just going between them. And don't, you know, the steady option is there, but don't use that. I mean, 1080 at 30, there's no point to it. You're not getting any benefit there. It's just weird if you do. But yeah, it's just like a very story-structured sort of adventure where you're going to try to fight for the kingdom and stuff and all the darkness that follows. And yeah, it's definitely got a lot going on in it, and a lot of
Wow, are they that
really
bad?
neat story bits and twists within the story, and it feels very big because it's a very large game. It really is. It's just massive, and it's well, I guess the most recent until 16 comes out, because we already know that's happening. So you almost can't believe that this one released, and then we've got another one on the way. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't go back and kind of give us an optimization on this one.
Fine, no
It just
suffering
seems like it
here.
would be better for protecting like the legacy of this series, because they do like doing re-releases and whatnot. That's for sure. But it would be cool if this one just got a little bit more, you know, update support and stuff on the next gen. I think that would have been really cool. You can also listen to the radio while you're out here. There's like, you know, there's all kinds of different things you can do. You can like, you know, drive around. I think this is like pretty preset story-wise though. Like we're actually in like a really preset sort of scenario. It's almost like a cutscene, just in terms of the story being delivered. Whereas other times where you're driving around, you might get a little bit more choice in how you interact with things. And you know, the environment does change here too, which is neat. You know, like day and night. It's got some like cycling to it, a little bit of weathering too, you might see. And it looks like we're out of town as we go out and are heading to explore this area.
Delivering justice for Jared.
And for
Let's go, team.
Iris, I'll need you to wait here.
All right.
Wait, what are these guys yelling at?
Locked. Only fools rush
They
in.
yelling at the
I
flag?
suggest we review our intelligence and devise a plan.
What is your motivation, lady? And what is with this outfit? I'm just trying to figure out what exactly she is, she's kind of like looking at. I'm so perplexed. I don't know. So confused. Anyways, let's continue onwards. Maybe show off a quick bit of the performance again. I'm just kind of switching back and forth so you can kind of see that in action. Just like how crazy it is, how fluid things get. Like, so fluid. Like, even the animations, you can see the movement and everything in the character. It looks a lot better, you know. It's very quite intriguing, you know. This is why we do these kind of quick looks, you know. These impactful zoom-ups, just so you can see everything in action. It's really quite neat. They give you a lot of really intense perspectives, like camera-wise in this game. You can really customize, so you can really see your character, like, you know, your main character, very close up. The hair, the jacket, everything like that. Yeah. Even though there's this character in the foreground, it's really all about our main character there, Noctis. The Crown Prince, you know. But, yeah, let's jump into the diner. So this game is, like, crazy focused on, like, food and stuff. I find it pretty entertaining, though, like, all the different stuff you can buy in that. And then it is, like, a world that you can kind of go out and explore if you really want to, but you're pretty, you know, you are locked in stuff, too. It's not, like, just some endless thing. It does kind of feel endless. We should probably buy some potions.
Need anything else?
Yeah, and a couple Phoenix Downs. Stores maximum HP. That's kind of expensive. Do we have stuff to sell? We got weapons, accessories. Wow, we got lots of accessories. Do we have any of this, like, equipped? Treasures. Saber tusk claws.
Need anything else?
Are you saying I have all this cool stuff that I haven't been selling at all? Can I just, like, sell all this stuff? This is like literally all the money we've been looking for. There's no like just, hey, I want to sell all these things I have. Because they can make me a ton of money that I could use in battle. Like, are these like treasures I'm supposed to hold on to? Or like what? Wow, I've got like stacks now. I feel like I've discovered a whole new system of buying, or of having items in this. Auto parts. Oh yeah, you can grab auto parts. Leisure goods, spider silk. Oh yeah, fish stuff, right? That's kind of funny. The Chocobo whistle. I want to call them the Chocobos, replica metal. That's funny. So we should probably buy, I don't know, Phoenix Down. Probably buy a bit more of that. We should probably buy some more potions. Yeah, we'll buy that because he's got them. Does he have other stuff? Did I just sell all of the stuff I was... Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. I literally just sold all of the items. So that was a huge waste of... Ugh. That's rough. That's very rough. So I am buying these, right? Okay. That is hilarious. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm buying things. Oh, this is gonna help me out. Yes, I'm like, I should probably buy a lot of potions. We probably need that.
Thank you very much.
Okay, just want to double check that we have. Okay, we've got like 30 potions of that. Okay, squad, let's go battle. Can we not take the car there? It'd be really easy to take the car over there. Let's go, team. There we go. This makes so much sense. Like, it is very much like auto drive still, but you know, you do get a little bit of control.
Surprised to see him this far out.
Leave no plot of land unconquered.
Those aren't conquering numbers.
Likely building a supply line it would behoove us to cut.
Let's go, team. They all look like a really sad boy band. They've always got like really funny like voices too. Some of them, it's just hilarious.
Looks can be deceiving.
We beat them once.
So I think this is what we're doing. Oh, sorry guys.
And neither will we.
Just gotta park this here so we can get out and go do this.
Should be a nice change of pace.
You know what's hilarious is this is the actually like the second time I did this video and the first time I literally walked here. And it was funny because there's like enemies that attacked us, so I guess they didn't come this time. Because we need to go and do this big battle scenario here. Through the trees of treachery. You got different weapons you can use too.
Iris isn't exactly a bring-em-on backstreet brawler, is she?
She's tough, but I'd feel better if we got this over with and got back on the road.
Let's go to this creepy military base. But you could see, like, again, just, you know, kind of moving between the different modes, how much better performance is compared to, like it's such a hard thing to decide because it's like the high frame rate is so good, but the game looks so bad. But you get to the higher resolution. Why is that guy on the other side of the fence? Yo, you need to be over here when we go fight these guys up here. What are you doing, man? What's he doing? Why is he on the other side? What's this guy doing? You know, the whole team's here and that guy's over there. But anyways, it's like you know, the game looks really good here, but I want a higher frame rate, and I'm so mixed between them. I'm conflicted. I'm like, what do I go for? Which is which? What is better? It's such a hard thing to decide. But let's fight some guys.
We're on the same page.
So you got some different weapons to play with.
You're on fire today.
This is our finalist fantasy.
Problems? Nothing wanting play it by ear then.
Never fear, Prompto's here.
Prompto's barely...
Nice job, team.
Isn't it a bit early to be taking a break, Pronto?
Anything in here?
Work I go.
Nothing at all? Yeah, well, that sucks.
glad that's over.
Let's go back and play video games.
Go back
It's like
where?
the day is coming to an end here.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, this is like a light bulb. Guess it's time to begin to infiltrate the facility.
So, what's our plan?
Find the base command. Targeting metal. We'll split into two. Prompto.
Oh, yeah.
Noct. Are you prepared?
Let's do it, squad.
Operation to catch a commander is go.
Want some?
Are we doomed? Pretty sure we're doomed.
Nice knowing you guys.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Pull it together, Prompto. Wouldn't want to make a fool of yourself. Prompto!
Oh, hi there, opening.
Ready or not?
Here I come.
Keep it together. One false move and we're done for.
Just keep it together, Prompto. Oh, hi there, opening.
Look where you're going!
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah! All right, boys, we're in the home stretch.